Hello, everyone. My name is Malika, and welcome to a new MCG podcast episode. So, we are bang in the middle of yet another lockdown. And what better way to engage ourselves in physical activity than doing yoga? So, we have here with us the resident expert, Pawan. And joining us here are our fellow alumni, Alicia.
Hi.
We have Laksh Oza,
Hi.
and we have Shimona.
Hi.
Okay, so before we begin, do you all have any questions?
I do. Pavan, can you tell us a little bit about what is yoga?
So basically, yoga is a union between your body and mind. And what we know yoga as today are basically asana practices, which people do in yoga classes. However, there are a lot more aspects to yoga. So the first one is yam, which means rules. The second one is niyam, which are habits. The third one is pranayama, which is breathing. And the fourth one is pratyahara, which means detaching and going within. The fifth one is dharana, which is concentration. And the other one is dhyana, which is non-judgmental observation. So basically, asanas help you be more aware of yourself and get more conscious. Yeah, so that's what I would say yoga is.
And I would like to ask you what inspired you to do yoga?
So I think this was when I was 18 or 19. I wanted some sort of exercise which I would enjoy. And yoga really appealed to me because of the aspect of it being very mindful and being focused on your consciousness. So I actually went to this yoga retreat in Lonavala. It's called Cavalier Dham. And it was a 1 week retreat where we had a lot of yoga and stuff. So that's where I was introduced to yoga, and then I just started going for classes, and then the rest is history.
Does one have to be flexible to do yoga?
No, I feel like that is the most annoying myth about yoga. Yoga's goal is not flexibility. Flexibility, flexibility is just a byproduct of practicing yoga. And I also feel like there's this narrative where like everyone who practices yoga is super flexible. But I don't think that's the case. Like people are only that flexible because they practice for years. And just you don't need to be flexible to do yoga. However, you will get flexible in the future when you do yoga.
And Pavan, where did you learn yoga?
I learned yoga at the Yoga Institute in Mumbai, but I had been practicing for 2 years before that. And then I did my 200-hour teacher training at the Yoga Institute. And then, yeah, I've been practicing for more than a year after that. So collectively, I've been practicing for more than 3 years, I'd say. So for this episode, we're going to be practicing yoga together, and we're starting with pranayams. So before we start, if you are wearing specs, please take them off. And I am. So first we start with the pranayam called Kapalbhati, which is forceful exhalation. So for that pranayam, you take a deep breath in and then exhale forcefully. You would feel it in your stomach. So breathe in and exhale. Okay, let's breathe in again and exhale. Let's breathe in and exhale. Okay, so the next pranayam we're going to do is called Brahmari, which is basically making a humming sound. So for that too, we breathe in, and then while exhaling, we make a humming sound. So, Let's breathe in again. Okay, now let's go to the final pranayama for today. So, get your hands with your ring finger, little finger, and your thumbs popping out. Cover your right nostril with your thumb lightly. Inhale lightly through your left nostril. Cover your left nostril and exhale through the right. Now inhale through the right nostril. And exhale through your left nostril. Let's do it once more. Okay, slowly open your eyes. And let's turn to the front of the mat, sitting cross-legged. And let's close our eyes again. Just take a few deep breaths here. So let's do it together at first. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do it once more together. So from your cross-legged posture, let's meet in child's pose. So for that, let's get on our knees and sit back on our knees. And then slowly get your palms forward. You can keep your knees apart if you like, or together if that's what you prefer. Let's just take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Now take a few breaths on your own. Okay. Now, let's meet in a tabletop position. So, your hands below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. Keep your spine neutral at first. And let's do some cat cows today. So, for that, we inhale, arch our back, push our hips out, and exhale in cat. And let's meet back in a neutral posture again. So after this, what we're going to do now are Surya Namaskars. So for that, let's all meet at the front of our mats. So for Surya Namaskars, you start at the top of your mat. Hold your hands in Namaste. And inhale, get your hands up, slight backward bend. Exhale, bend forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Now inhale, step your right leg back into a lunge. Now exhale, left leg back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Lower your knees if you want to. And then go down into a push-up and an upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now lift your right leg and get it in between your palms lightly into a lunge again. Exhale, left leg forward into forward fold. Now inhale, we come back up and meet in prayer again. Now let's do that with our left side. Yeah. Now let's end today's session with a Shavasana. So sit back on your mat. We go back into Shavasana. So slowly lower yourself down. Lay on your back. Legs spread apart. Hands slightly away from your body. Fingers slightly curled inside. And just relax. Focus on your breath. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Now breathe according to your own pattern. Okay, so now that we've ended the session today, how did you guys go? How did you guys like the session?
I really liked it. It was really relaxing for a Sunday morning. And I have been practicing yoga for quite some time, and I focused on working on my core. And it was really nice just to breathing exercises. And I would never imagine all of us together doing yoga. So this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Like yoga can be so useful. Like people really have this wrong idea about yoga, right? Like it's not focused on strength or anything, but you can genuinely build strength with yoga. Like some classes have been to us so intense.
We also have Alicia on the call. I think even Alicia has had a history with yoga. So Alicia, do you want to share that with us?
Yeah, so actually I don't do core yoga as Shimona does. So I do like what Pawan has done today. So I generally do yoga which is like this. And it's less intense, but I like it because I just do it for like it makes me feel better at the end of the day because I'm breathing and I'm doing different pranayams. So I like it that way. So yeah.
I agree with Alicia. I think if I'm having a bad day, at the end of that bad day, yoga really helps me calm down. So just 10 to 15 minutes of sitting in a room and closing your eyes does it for me.
Yeah, I feel like meditation is just so powerful, and I wish I was very regular at it. I've gotten more regular now, but I just feel it's like a super powerful tool for your mental health.
Also, the first time I did Surya Namaskar, it was in school during the PT period. I don't know if I remember, but we taught.
Yeah, and I hated it that time. I didn't like whatever we were doing. But now that I've started doing it more often, it's become easier and I like it more.
Just getting up at 8 a.m. in the morning and doing Surya Namaskar was like, you just wanted abhi kabhi lunch break aayega and we do so fire.
I just feel like as we grow older, we end up doing things that we hated when we were children, but now we love them. Yeah.
Like those dumbbells and all that nonsense in school.
Fourth day was like a dumbbell and the lazy exercises.
Yeah. March past also.
Correct.
And those exercises. What was those exercises?
Yeah, what is that?
Yoga 101.
Hand stretching.
March past, yeah.
So what are the use of those exercises?
But you're using that now, right? I mean, that was super basic. But aren't you using that, in yoga now?
So, Laksh, you were telling us earlier, what did you think yoga was before this? Like, what were...
Like, really stretching yourself out and you should be really flexible. But now when I've done yoga, I feel it's really very relaxing today. And you don't need to be flexible. As you corrected, you saw our postures, we were not that correct. But still, it was really relaxing and all. And I felt really good after doing this. I'm feeling a bit low and I'm feeling mellow. So it was a great session today. Thanks, Pawan, for helping us out, teaching us yoga, pranayams, and some asanas. Thanks for it.
Okay, no worries. Thanks for being in the class, guys. It was fun.
Thank you, Pawan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so it was great interacting with all of you guys. Thanks for coming, and I hope our viewers enjoy this session.
Do share this video with all your friends and family.
Don't forget to like this video and put your suggestions in the comment box, and please subscribe to our channel. Bye.